There is no perfect formula for presidential greatness, because greatness is not the same as popularity, intelligence, or charisma. Great presidents are usually defined by what they faced, how they handled it, and whether the country was stronger because of their leadership. That said, when historians and political scholars rank the greatest American presidents, certain names rise to the top again and again. At number 10, Ronald Reagan. Reagan is often credited with reshaping modern conservatism, restoring American confidence after a rough period in the 1970s, and playing a major role in the final phase of the Cold War. At number 9, John F. Kennedy. Kennedy's presidency was short, but his leadership during the Cuban Missile Crisis, his vision for the space race, and his ability to inspire the country left a lasting mark on American history. At number 8, Woodrow Wilson. Wilson led the nation through World War I and tried to shape a new world order through international diplomacy, even though many of his ideas were only partially realized. At number 7, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Eisenhower brought calm, discipline, and stability to the presidency. He helped guide America through dangerous Cold War years and oversaw the creation of the Interstate Highway System, one of the most important infrastructure projects in U.S. history. At number 6, Harry Truman. Truman made some of the most difficult decisions any president has ever had to make. He helped bring World War II to an end and then helped shape the early American response to the Soviet Union and the post-war world. At number 5, Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson was not only a president, but one of the central minds behind the American experiment itself. He wrote the Declaration of Independence and oversaw the Louisiana Purchase, which doubled the size of the nation. At number 4, Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt brought energy, toughness, and reform to the White House. He took on corporate power, expanded conservation, and pushed America into a more assertive role on the world stage. At number 3, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Roosevelt led the country through the Great Depression and most of World War II. His presidency reshaped the federal government and changed the relationship between the American people and Washington forever. At number 2, George Washington. Washington was the indispensable man at the founding of the Republic. He set the standard for the presidency, held the young nation together, and walked away from power when he could have held on to it. And at number 1, Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln led the nation through the Civil War, preserved the Union, and ended slavery as a legal institution in the United States. In the greatest crisis the nation ever faced, he proved to be the right man at the right time. So if you are asking who the greatest presidents were, not just the smartest or the most famous, the list most often includes these names. Number 10, Ronald Reagan. Number 9, John F. Kennedy. Number 8, Woodrow Wilson. Number 7, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Number 6, Harry Truman. Number 5, Thomas Jefferson. Number 4, Theodore Roosevelt. Number 3, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Number 2, George Washington. And number 1, Abraham Lincoln. Presidential greatness is not about being perfect. Every one of these men had flaws, contradictions, and controversial decisions attached to their legacy. But greatness is usually measured by impact, leadership under pressure, and the ability to change the course of the nation. And by that standard, these 10 presidents are the ones most often remembered as America's greatest.